Hello, Leo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah. So I scheduled this session for a particular reason. Basically, I have sent you a few things that I needed you to, provide the information so that I can continue with this script writing.
Right. And I have to tell you that you're frustrating me again.
Hmm.
Remember, I said,
Uh,
let me finish my
mhm.
thought. I don't hire people who come to me asking every single question because when they do that, then they have an excuse. Then they can come back to me and say, well, Leo, you insisted on us doing this when really we should have done this. And this is why the campaign failed. Right. I don't hire people who look for every single thing for me to answer because they're not experts. I only hire experts in their particular field. We've talked about this many times before, right? And I keep trying to help you and I keep trying to encourage you and I keep trying to encourage you to be the expert in your field. And each time this happens, I've given you a go ahead on this 3 times. Okay, 3 times. And no, I'm not done yet. You'll get an opportunity, but I'm not done yet. Okay. Each time that I give you a go ahead, then you come back for more information. Then I give you another go ahead, then you come back for more information. Then I give you another go ahead, and you come back for more information. Each time the confidence gets eroded, right? The first time the confidence got eroded was, the videos that you sent me are not very good. They're not very professional. And okay, that's fine. It's whatever. It's a different country, different standards, whatever. That's fine. After I gave you the second go ahead, now I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to start working with someone else and let's see how these two compete against each other. And whoever produces the best results will keep going. The other one will be fired. Okay. So I started working with another YouTube channel expert, and we went live this morning, except we had technical issues. My fault, not theirs. Um, but what I'm trying to say is they suggested the opposite of what you're suggesting. What you suggested is pick one topic and go heavy with it. They suggested 10 topics to go heavy with it and create a following that way. I think both are right, and I think both can create an audience. One is broader than the other, and I'm okay testing. When we did pay-per-click campaigns before, ultimately we had 1,500 different things we were testing. So the one that won, we improved it. We tested against something else. So 1,500. So one is okay, but 10 might be better. Okay. But I don't want to get into a situation where you blame me because something didn't work. You're supposed to be the expert. I'm supposed to be trusting you. You tell me what you need and I get it done. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now,
Your
so
internet connection
basically,
again is
what
not very
I've
good,
sent
by the way.
you. Yeah. I can see that. So can you hear me? Am I audible to you? Yeah, so basically the kind of information that I'm seeking from you is very basic because basically what would be the timeline of delivery, right? So we need to somewhere tell the customer that we will be providing you the result in next 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks. We have created the heading, double your construction business fast. So we have to also provide a timeline in let's say it in 8 weeks, in 16 weeks, double your construction business in 16 weeks, or guaranteed, or I'll be working with you for free. So this kind of narrative. So I wanted to know the timeline, exact timeline, right? And then I cannot even because I am not an expert in your field, you are an expert in your field, so I wanted to know what kind of the problems they are facing and what would be the solution that you will be providing. ultimate solution for that particular product for that particular client. So like you mentioned that
All right, so
the
let me
problem
answer
is,
that question, because that question should have been answered already. The 10 things that we were going to talk about today were taxes. Number 10, and the solution, the title was lost opportunity costs for businesses.
okay.
Number 10 was taxes. Okay. Number 9 was the most profitable industry, choosing the most profitable products. Okay. Number 8 was investments, taking money from your balance sheet and investing it in cryptocurrency or real estate or whatever. Okay. Number 7 was continuous learning, because you need to keep learning about business. Okay. Number 6 was skills. Either you're working with your mind or you're working with your hands. Okay. Number 5 was marketing. Okay. So we can help them with marketing. And I was going to expand, 2 or 3 minutes on each subject, but these are just the subject titles. Number 4 was systems, software. Either you are a people-oriented company or you are a systems-oriented company. Okay. Number 3 was employees. How do you attract quality employees? Okay, from LinkedIn. And how do you attract quality employees generally is a byproduct of an efficient marketing system. Okay, because if you advertise for employees, you're going to get people from the unemployment pool, which means you're getting people that nobody else wanted. They have bad attitude, poor work habits, drinking problems, whatever it is. Okay, you want to hire people from who have been employed by your competitors or someone else and have been there for 10 years or more. Okay. And those people are happy, which means they're not looking for a job, which means those are the people you want. Okay. So employees, I mean, we could do a segment on just attracting employees. Okay. Because every construction company right now is hurting for employees. So even if we did one video on how to attract quality tradespeople for the construction industry, we should be able to get a lot of signups just focusing on one. Okay. The next one, number 2, is business blueprint. Okay. And number 1 is influence. Influence is the new currency. Okay. So if you don't have influence, it means, if you don't have a following, it means that no one trusts you. If no one trusts you, how can you be signing, $50,000 or $100,000 contracts if you don't have an influence, if you don't have a follower, if you don't have a trust foundation? Okay. So those are the 10. If you want me to send you this recording with a list, I'll do that. But this is the stuff this is the stuff you should have gotten by watching the other videos or all the other content, right? But now I'm concerned because I gave you the top 10. Now you can come back to me and say, well, Leo, this is not what we had in mind. We had this in mind and you shifted in a whole other direction. That's why it didn't work. That's why I don't like to do calls like this. Okay.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm not going to give you 6 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever. Each post we're going to do, we're going to check results. If I see there's a potential, we're going to do another one and another one and another one and another one. I'm not going to waste, 6 weeks or 10 weeks of my money if I don't see a great start on the very first post. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. Nobody's going to do that. And you're frozen again.
Okay. So first of all, okay, am I audible?
Sorry, you froze.
At
I can't understand what you're saying.
My internet connection is unstable.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes. But you're still red.
First of all,
so here's a question that I have for you. Are you hardwired in? Is your computer hardwired or are you using Wi-Fi? Because Wi-Fi is crap.
Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is crap, right? Can you hardwire in so we don't keep having these problems?
Not as of now, because this is not where we have
Okay,
LAN cables. Yeah.
all right.
Okay. First of all, I am going to deliver you the results within 1.5 week maximum. So 1 week
Okay,
would be enough. That you will start to see the results. You
okay.
will start to
I
get the
can I
funds
can live
first.
with that.
Second thing is that I'm not into testing so many things at the same time when even my first campaign is not delivering. So I would make sure that even if we are only doing one campaign, that is still delivering you like 4 to 5 clients on board, 4 to 5 clients each month. So that is my target. Now I can do that with 4 campaigns. I can do that with one campaign. I can do that with 5 campaigns. So that should be my step, basically.
Okay.
Right. I am going to deliver you the results. The end result would be like in the starting month, at least I'll be helping you onboard at least 3 clients.
Okay. Even if we
Then
get two
we'll
or
we'll
three
keep
people
progressing.
asking questions and they don't commit, I'm okay with that. That's progress. I will go further. Okay. But
Yeah,
if no one
yeah,
asks a question and no one does anything, no, it stops because we're going in the
yeah,
wrong road. There should be at least 2 or 3 people asking questions. That is the minimum
there will be.
standard. If we get that, we're going to keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
We will
else you
get
want to
there.
ask me right now?
Yeah. I do. I have a few more questions because
Okay.
that is where you are expert and I am not. So, like you mentioned that the most critical problem that these construction companies are facing is finding the quality tradespeople,
Yes.
right? So, are we going to focus our campaign on that only, or you want to mention these, like you want to create a product that includes these 10 topics?
What I'm telling you is with the other company, we are focusing on the 10 things that I mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
What
Okay.
I would
Hmm.
suggest, instead of focusing on one thing, because if that one thing doesn't resonate with them at that exact moment, we've lost them. So I think we should pick
Okay.
3 things, the
Hmm.
top 3 things. Hopefully,
Hmm.
one of the top 3 things will resonate with them. Okay.
Yeah. That is what I wanted to ask you. In fact, the document I've given you is mention the struggles of your clients before they have taken your services, and mention the status of the clients they now are enjoying after receiving your services or after getting your services, and what time it took. Like this would be enough information for us to go forward. And we also need the case studies as well. So like this is John. He was doing like under $10,000 a month, and now he is doing this. So
Well,
things like that.
one example that I've used again on videos many times is a 26-year-old roofing company. And after a 3.5, 4 month period, we tripled their workforce.
Okay.
So 26 years, they had a hard time finding quality people. In, let's say, 4 months, we tripled their workforce, which means they were not using the best systems or strategies or a way to attract them. Okay. Now, that is not as simple as it sounds. It's not like we start marketing. We had to change their business blueprint. We had to change their culture. We had to change a lot of things. So they were not pushing people away. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's not as simple as it sounds. It's very
Yeah.
involved. Okay. But the goal is to schedule a call, schedule a coffee Zoom call. That's your only goal. If you get me
Yeah.
2 or
I
10
can
Zoom
understand.
calls scheduled, I will consider that a success. If I don't close them, that's my fault. That's not your fault. Okay.
Yeah.
On the Zoom call, I can explain to them, the 10 different things that we have to do in order for them to attract quality employees. Okay. So our
Okay.
only goal
Okay.
should be to schedule a coffee Zoom call. Okay. And
Yeah.
the other thing, before
That
I
is
forget to
even.
mention, is the website still has unsecure on it. You told me it was going to take 2 or 3 days. It still says
Yeah.
unsecure on it. Okay,
Okay.
that's
Let me
bad.
check it back. Yeah.
because no one's going to click on the website if it says unsecure,
Unsecured. Yeah, definitely.
right?
That's
People are
the
going to
thing.
run away.
Okay, so another thing that I wanted to ask you, my last question is, do you have any more projects in hand as of now, websites of these clients?
Yeah, yeah, quite a few.
Okay, you can forward us and we can start
Well,
working on
let's
them as
focus
well.
on one thing at a time. Okay, let's perfect one
Okay,
thing.
okay,
Once this campaign is starting to
okay,
produce results, then I'll give you some more websites
okay,
to produce. Okay.
okay, no
Um,
problem, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
okay.
definitely. So I don't think I need any more information.
Okay.
I'll be crafting something around. Please send me the recording. Please send me the recording. I would request you. So I
Okay.
would craft something around this, and then I'll be getting back to you. Okay, with a
Okay.
script.
The what I do know is the heading has to be world class, right?
Yeah.
Um, so we have to come up with titles, and I'm not saying that I have the best titles. I don't, but it have to be the world class titles and the best
Okay.
what
So from my
thumbnails.
experience, yeah, from my experience, I can tell you one thing, that the kind of the audience matters. The kind of audience you select over these advertisement platforms, that matters the most. And when you are worried about kind of videos that we are going to show them, so and basically in a webinar you cannot do a lot. It's very limited. The attention span is very limited. So we have to start with something like, uh, I am this, and we have produced these results for these number of clients, and they were doing this, they were struggling, and now their status is kind of this. Now we
Yeah.
have engaged our user, and now we can start suggesting them what we have done for these clients.
Okay. Remember we on the website we did in the last 6 months. Okay. So you can get case studies from that. You put it in on the website. So use
Yeah,
that.
I remember,
But
but
definitely
I need the names.
use the roofing example that I told you. 26 years, they had a hard time finding clients. In 4 months, we tripled their workforce. Okay. That is very powerful
Okay,
because the
okay.
roofing companies are going to be the one of the target demographics. Contractors, same thing. Okay. Send me an email
Yeah.
because I used to share these videos with you on LinkedIn. Obviously, I can't do that. So send me an email. I'll send you the link to this video.
Yeah, I'm sending you the link. Then I had a question, but I forgot now. So okay, yeah. Can we have the names, like name, kind of company that you have helped, their revenue before you
No,
provided your
no, we
services,
can't do
and
that
after?
because we sign non-disclosure
Okay,
agreements. We cannot talk about
okay,
companies, right? Because we look at their financials. It's not something that we can talk about. Okay. And
okay.
even though there's testimonials already on the website, I mean, you can mention or you can allude to there's testimonials on the website. Okay.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
cannot mention company names.
But
I
that
know
is
that's
very
going to be a
powerful,
problem.
Yeah, but that because that is very powerful when somebody is inboxing you like, Leo, we hit like $2 million this day and this year, something like that. Then screenshot, we can include those screenshots in our webinar. So
Yeah.
those kind of things are very powerful, in fact.
Yeah. I know,
So if
but
you can
we don't
get
have that
them,
available.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, okay.
I need to go. I'll send you this video as soon as you send me the sorry, email.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. We'll talk later. Have a
Take
good
care.
night.
Take care. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.